It's Monday in Daytona. Speedweeks, another round practice. Yep, but not at this track. They're going to be all over the country. Nashville, I think, is where Jimmy Johnson's going, the guy that won the pole yesterday. It's a strange schedule that NASCAR has lined up for these guys. An empty track today, but not a no-work day. Remember Ryan Newman? Guy who won 8 races a couple years ago. Always sat on poles. Last year he had 5 poles, but another season with no wins. Another season he didn't make the chase. The last 2 years been kind of tough on Ryan. And I'll tell you, Speedweeks isn't starting out very well either. Lost his shootout car Friday. No fault of his own. It's another DNF. He had 9 DNFs last year. No wins. Slump? Maybe so. He's not going to let it get him down.
I feel like I'm in a slump. Yeah. I felt that way in 2006 going into 2007 because I felt that there was nothing I could do no matter how hard I tried to be better. I felt that I was limited due to performance. And as a driver, that's the worst thing you can feel. And I don't feel like I'm in a slump. I feel like stats-wise, my results aren't the greatest. But as a driver, I don't feel emotionally that I'm in a slump.
How do you handle a few years ago, you're on top of the world, winning poles, winning races, and you kind of go through that lull. How do you handle that? Do you get down on yourself much?
I got down on myself to the point that I realized it wasn't my fault. I mean, it was, I was still doing what I needed to do, what I had done as a driver. I felt that I was a smarter driver. I felt that I would, cause less DNFs due to crashes and things like that. But in the end, the results weren't better. I mean, we weren't making the chase. We didn't win any races. We won a few poles here and there, but that doesn't make a season. In some people's eyes, it makes a season, but not in our eyes. So, it's hard to overcome that. And I was happy in 2007 because I felt that we did. I felt that Michael Nelson and the team did a great job to give me the cars I needed to rebound. It just felt like last year we had so many things happen to us that were just errors, whether it was engines that failed or a part that failed at Charlotte with 2 laps to go trying to win the race and had a great restart and things like it's just like, man, it's just it's hard to shake that monkey off your back. Through my struggles in 2006, I lost confidence. In 2007, I regained a lot of confidence. Can I have more confidence and be more similar to 2003? Yes. That comes with the results. And I am fully aware of that situation. You can be the best driver in the world skill-wise, and if you have no confidence or a lack in confidence, you will not have the results that you're capable of and deserving of. The bottom line is that confidence is what I think has always gotten me a better qualifying record. Confidence in the car and the people around me to push the car for that 1 lap. I think it's been one of the sole contributors outside of having a fast race car to do it to be competitive.
Ryan's got a new teammate this year to go with Kurt Busch, who's got his own problems right now with Tony Stewart. He's got Sam Hornish. Sam's a good guy, really good IndyCar driver, having a little difficulty making the transition to stock cars. Ryan says driving the cars is going to be the easy part. Racing the cars is going to be the hard part. And he's got to pull his own weight. 3-car team, all 3 guys have to add to the pot.
He can drive the cars, no doubt. He's had some good tests. His biggest learning curve is going to be racing the cars and racing the competition. He's got some opportunities with the Nationwide Series this year to gain some more experience at certain racetracks. But as a teammate goes, their team has to bring information to us just as we do to them. And the idea is that the more people you have and the bigger you are, if things are going good, you'll be that much stronger.
And remember the last lap of the Daytona 500 last year? That controversial no-call yellow by NASCAR. They waited and let the 2 guys battling for the win cross the line before they threw the yellow, while the cars were crashing behind him. Mark Martin could have complained about it. He didn't. He sucked it up, took his loss like a man. But a lot of drivers were criticizing NASCAR for not throwing the yellow the instant people started crashing. You had a huge pack, green, white, yellow, green, white, checkered, and a big crash. Ryan says NASCAR made the right call.
Do I agree with the way they let it play out? Yeah, it was racing, and I think that's what everybody's here for. Was it questionable? Yeah. Was the result good? Yes. Did anybody drive through an accident scene to get back to the checkered flag? Probably. Was there risk there? Yeah, every lap.
I think Mark Martin got screwed on that one.
I don't think Mark Martin got screwed. I think he'd tell you that. He's a racer. That's my thought of what Mark Martin would say. Whether he says that or not, I don't know. But I thought it was good. I wish I was part of it.
And of course, the other part of this equation for Ryan Newman and the Roger Penske team, beating Rick Hendrick. Not only does the Penske gang have to get their act together, they've got to figure out how to get better than the Hendrick guys. And the Hendrick guys look awful tough. Dale Jr. winning the shootout Saturday night, Jimmy Johnson winning the pole Sunday. Can Hendrick be beaten? It's a big question right now. Even Tony Stewart couldn't do it the other night.
I mean, you have to do what they're doing, only better, and sometimes it's hard to challenge perfection because it seems like they've got it sometimes. But they will have hiccups, they will have their errors. We were at California and the 24 blew an engine, so I mean it happens. I mean it's a shock to us when it happens because we see it, but it's not sometimes as much as us getting better as it is sometimes them getting worse.
Daytona Speedweeks. Mike Mulhern for the Winston-Salem Journal and JournalNow.com.